doing here? They look like squiggles.
Oh, no, Roxanne, no.
Why not? What's happening?
It's an extra special extra surprise.
You've got to tell me sometime, so might as well be now.
Oh, no, you laugh.
Oh, no, I won't, I promise. Come on, stop poking about in that bag.
Concrete crunchies,
No.
eh? Oh, blue metal bun?
No. It's full of things that are good for you, but not food, and especially not concrete crunchies.
Oh, that sounds like a riddle. What is in there, then?
Well, paints and brushes for my artwork. You know what? I've taken up painting and I'm loving it, but I had to get some more supplies.
Well, if it's not concrete crunchies, I think I'll go and have a snooze.
Oh, no, you don't. Come back here now. What are these? They're squiggles, aren't they?
Oh.
Bill, I didn't know you did squiggles.
Well.
That's great. I didn't know you're artistic. Let's have a look.
Yeah, that one is a bit hard, isn't it?
Yes, I think so. But look, what are you up to? I mean, is this for Mr. Squiggle?
Oh, Roxanne, trust you to guess. Clever girl.
Oh, well, I think you're going to need an easier one, Bill.
Oh, some of them are really, very, very easy.
Yeah, now look, for instance, this one is.
Yeah, but the best one's here. Yep, I think it's the one. I put it on a piece of card especially.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's very good. It's an 8.
Yeah, that's because I ate something this morning.
Oh,
Inspired I was. But I could eat something else, I'm sure I could, just to please you. Oh, yum!
No, look, I said no, concrete crunchies. Come on out of there, Bill. You can eat later. But what about this? You know, Mr. Squiggle will be really pleased.
Oh, Roxanne, you make me shy.
Go on, you're not shy, Bill Steamshovel.
Oh, but I am.
Oh, well, you needn't be. You're very talented.
Oh.
You hear that? You know who that is? That's Rocket. Come on, we'll go and see Mr. Squiggle and see what he can make of it. Come on, Bill.
Hey, Roxanne, I told you I'm too shy. You take it for me.
Is that what you really want? You sure? All right, then. You are a funny steam shovel. I know Mr. Squiggle will love it.
Oh, I wonder what Mr. Squiggle will turn it into. And I wonder what Roxanne's got in here. I can't believe there isn't something good to eat. Oh, yummy!
Gently, does it, Rocket? Take it easy. Don't be grumpy. Mr. Squiggle, are you there?
I'm not too sure, Roxanne. I rather think I am.
I rather think you are too. Let me help you out.
Roxanne.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Here we go. Why are we whispering, Mr. Squiggle?
Well, it's just in case we upset Rocket. He's rather grumpy today.
Oh, that's what I thought.
I think it's something to do with his dinner.
Oh, well, perhaps we ought to show him Bill Squiggle. It's a figure 8.
A squiggle from Bill?
Yes, that's because he ate something this morning. Yes, isn't it great?
But it's very, very, very tricky.
Well,
what shall I make of it?
I don't know. Why don't we call Blackboard and see if he has an idea?
All right.
Shall we call him Blackboard? Blackboard, we're waiting.
As always, the very person you've been waiting for.
Oh, all set. Shall we do Bill Squiggle first, Mr. Squiggle?
Oh, dear. It's so very tricky, Roxanne. Perhaps we ought to try some other one first, just to get in the right squiggling mood, eh?
All right, if you say so. Whatever you say. In fact, that's a good point. You have to be in a good squiggling mood, don't you? So we'll rev our mental engines up on this one. Just pop over here. Oh, so soon. Now, this one's from Sandy White and Glenorchy of Tasmania.
Oh, it's an easy one.
Easy one to start off with.
There.
And then we'll do Bill Squiggle.
Oh, well, I hope so. How's that?
Looks like a fish. Whale.
It is.
A whale.
It's actually
A whaling whale.
a fish playing leapfrog with a jellyfish.
Then he'd be
Upside
playing
down.
leap fish.
It's the quick brown fish that jumps over the lazy jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Oh, what a cute jellyfish. And that's the quick brown fish. He's
Yeah,
actually
I
looking a bit
forgot
pink.
a bit of his tail there.
Oh. I think he'd be relieved that you got that one.
I've changed my mind.
Yes, okay.
What shall I make of it?
Oh, I'm getting very close. I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, I think. Now, what do I think? How's that?
Waves?
You're supposed to be guessing.
I am. Waves? No. Something being... The fish is eating something.
Eating something.
Looks
Must
as
be
though-
lunchtime. It's something he ate.
Ah, speaking of eights,
8?
that's what Bill Squiggle is, an 8.
2468?
2468, ready, set, go. What is this? A kangaroo.
Not quite. It's a dog.
Dog?
Yeah, it's a very hungry dog. He's balancing
Ah.
a jellyfish hamburger on his tail.
Ooh, yummy.
And a yo-yo, of course, in the other
All right,
hand.
let's have a look at sideways, isn't it? That's why it's having a bit of trouble seeing it. Now, there's the jellyfish
Well, this is the hamburger. At least
That's the
half
hamburger, jellyfish hamburger.
With salt, with sauce and onions.
Oh, yummy.
There.
And a yo-yo over there. And a dog. He looks as... Oh, what's this spot?
Well, that's...
That's his navel.
That's it.
A navel squiggle.
Another one?
Well, should we do a Bill Squiggle now, or how do you feel? In squiggling mood?
Perhaps I'd better warm up a little.
We'll do another one before we turn.
Hurry up, hurry up.
It's Blackboard again.
He's all at sea.
Double.
See. Oh, wrong way. Now, this one's from Wayne and Craig Sheehan of Mariong in New South Wales.
Tricky.
It's got a lot of spring in it.
Tricky. Spring.
Spring has sprung.
Spring to it. How's that?
Jump to it. Jump up and spring. Oh, it looks like
It probably
a little
is.
bag.
A litter bag?
A little bag. A little bag full of litter.
That's it.
A little bag. That's something to get your tongue round.
Uh-huh.
That's one of those bags you have on the end of poles when you're running away from home.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, it should be red with white polka dots.
That's it?
That's what they usually are. That tells everybody you're running away from home.
Really?
Yes. And they say, go back home again. That wasn't a good idea.
Yes. How's that?
I don't know yet. I'm still trying to guess.
I'm expecting you to help.
Oh, ooh.
How's that?
How's the nose? Nobody knows.
Ah.
Not even me.
Well,
Something
actually, it's
fluffy. It's sort of a bird.
a very agile ostrich.
Agile ostrich. Well, I was right. Good. Why is the ostrich agile?
It's running away from being chased by a very busy bee.
A busy bee.
How busy can a busy bee be?
As busy as a bee can possibly be is as busy as this bee is.
It's the wrong way.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to be too clever and I wasn't looking. Now, this is an agile ostrich. And there's the bee.
That's it. How would you be with a bee?
As busy as that. Very flighty. Okay.
Another one?
Another one. Oh, I think I'm getting...
Hurry
All
up.
right, Blackboard, we will. Oh, yes, Blackboard's grumpy too. Now, this one's from Amy Heddle in Minnepa, South Australia.
Easy. Yeah. It's
Something below the ocean.
it's a ship.
A ship that passed in the night.
Ship? Yeah, probably. It's upside down at the moment.
Ah.
It's sailing along with a seagull. Upside
Oh,
down.
let's have a look. Oh, I see. This is the front of the ship.
That's it.
The bow.
The bow. Have you ever seen a ship bow? Bow?
Well, I think
like a bow wow?
Bow wow.
It's
I
a
think if
dog.
a ship bowed, it might get a bit of water in the
It's a
front.
sea dog.
A sea dog.
Going bow wow.
Oh.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, maybe it isn't.
A salty sea dog.
How's that?
Yeah.
You think it is?
A sea dog?
We'll
I can't
change-
see. Well, we'll change it.
What shall we change to?
I don't know. Would you like to give me a clue? Oh, I think I know.
What is it?
It's, this is a little... I think I have a frog in my throat. Is that it?
You're hopping to conclusions. There.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, a frog with headlamp eyes.
And he's seeing if it's raining, you see.
He's got an umbrella.
Actually, it's a sunshade.
Ah.
To keep the sun off his yo-yo.
Ah.
You ever had a yo-yo with freckles?
Sunburn? Freckles, yes. That's what happens when a yo-yo gets sunburnt. It gets freckles, and that's the frog out walking with a sunshade. Beautiful. Well, it's not raining, though, is it? So it'll be a sunshade.
Another one?
Let's try another one. Oh, this is from 3 people, Elizabeth, Anthony, and Luke Scanlon of Coolan Island in Western Australia.
How's that?
I've got my finger on it. A yo-yo.
A yo-yo. Another
bigger
yo-yo. And
Toffee apple.
another toffee apple yo-yo.
A trio of yo-yos.
That's it.
Yo-yo.
Ho, ho, ho. It probably is.
Ooh, is it a Giraffe? No. It's hard when it's upside down.
Everything is these days.
Very hard to see.
Uh-huh. Actually...
A bird of some kind with... I know. Is this one of those very rare yo-yo birds?
That's it, exactly.
My goodness, you know, I've never spotted one before.
Instead of tail feathers, he has yo-yos growing from his tail.
That must make him rather light on one end.
Well, he always comes to a sticky end,
Does
and
he?
that's the sticky end with the toffee apples.
Oh, they're toffee apples now, of course, because it's round this way. And
Sticky apple.
toffee apple-tailed bird.
That's it.
So is it a toffee apple bird or a yo-yo
That's
bird?
it.
It'd be
Toffee apple bird.
toffee apple bird.
Mm-hmm. What a toffee is.
I bet he's got a few tasty stories.
That's it.
Now, this is from Nicole and Sharon Hall of Meerbu, North in Victoria.
It's a tricky one. How's that?
A clown.
Well, it could be. It could be. How's that?
A sailor, a little cap, or a pig.
Well, it could be. There, upside down. Actually, it's a
What are you going to call it?
Zookeeper.
The zookeeper. Oh, yes.
Yeah, he always keeps zoos. He always has a spare one in his cupboard.
He collects zoos. He
collects
keeps
zoos.
zookeeper.
And but his favourite bird in the zoo is, guess what?
I can't guess.
I'm sure you can.
A zoo bird. Something that you find in a zoo. A duck?
No.
No. I don't know. Something that's very fat.
Yeah, he's knitted a jumper.
Yes.
The zookeeper has for this favourite penguin.
Penguin.
And the penguin has a penguin embroidered on his jumper.
Oh, so the zookeeper did the jumper for the penguin, and he also embroidered a penguin on the jumper so the penguin would know that it's his jumper, the one with the penguin on it.
So that he can jump.
Jump to conclusion. He's a
all spacewalk times.
No, not spacewalk.
Yes.
Another one. Another one.
Another one.
All right, this one's from Lachlan and Sheena Menny in Booderham, Sunshine Coast in Queensland.
Well, there's the sun, another sun, and this is a square, and that's a triangle. Well, we'll join the triangle to the square.
Yeah, and what do we have?
And then we'll divide the square in two. And then we'll put another line there. How's that? And another line there.
My goodness.
There.
It's a bird of some kind.
Well, actually, guess what?
A square-billed bird with a triangular yo-yo.
Actually, it's a mouse.
Mouse.
A very fat mouse.
Oh.
But he has such a very long tail that he has to have a balloon to keep the tail up from getting tangled. And he has a triangular yo-yo on his nose.
On his nose, well, hanging down from his nose. So that's it's a mouse with a yo-yo. Oh, we can't be time to go yet, Mr. Squiggle.
Well, maybe it's just because Rocket's grumpy.
I hope he's not as grumpy as he was.
Oh, it sounds as if he's even grumpy.
Oh, it certainly does. Look, I better help you aboard quickly, or else he'll blast off at any minute.
Oh, Roxanne, you really are such a help.
Oh, I am. Well, that's what I like to hear. Oh, and you certainly need help with a grumpy rocket like that. Here you go, nose forward. Mr. Squiggle, Bill Squiggle.
What did you say, Roxanne?
No, Rocket, don't go yet, please. No!
Oh, dear, what did he say?
Oh, dear, Bill will be so upset now. What am I going to do?
You ask me, of course, for advice.
It's you, Gus.
Yep, it certainly is.
Well, yes, actually, some advice might help. Now, look, Bill did this for Mr. Squiggle. But Rocket was just so grumpy and bouncy that he rushed off before we had a chance to do it. So, what do I do? And Bill will just be so disappointed. You know, I feel awful about this. He's only started drawing and he should be encouraged. Gus, say something else. Look, you offered me advice. Well, where is it?
I'm thinking. Suits me, don't you think?
I know. Gus, I don't need advice.
Eh?
I need a satellite dish. Your satellite dish.
But But my satellite, I need it.
Oh, come on, Gus. You're not even wearing it now. I just want to borrow it to send a message to Mr. Squiggle, just to ask him to come down again and do Bill's Squiggle.
This is highly irregular.
Oh, don't be difficult, Gus, please. Be a good snail. And think of poor Bill. Now, he'll be so disappointed if it doesn't get done.
Well, I could do it for him.
You?
Yes, me. I'm very good at things like that.
Well, it's kind of you to offer, Gus.
Oh, don't you mention it.
But, you know, Mr. Squiggle's Mr. Squiggle.
Yes, and I'm Gus. And I can do just as good a Squiggle as Mr. Squiggle any day. I can. But I'm not appreciated. I'm not appreciated.
Come on, Gus. Wipe your eyes.
I'm only a poor little snail.
Yeah, I've only got one hanky, Gus.
And I want to help, and you won't let me.
Oh, but Bill wants a Mr. Squiggle, though.
He might like a snail trail squiggle better. Besides, it's Be Kind to Snails Week.
Oh, it isn't.
It always is, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I don't know.
Please be kind to snails. Remember. Oh, please.
Oh, all right, well, I'll leave it here. I'll see what Bill says. Oh, God, this is all so difficult.
Now, what can I make of this?
Oh, a squiggle, a squiggle, a squiggle, a squiggle, a squiggle. Oh, no squiggle.
Oh, please, Bill, don't make me feel bad about this.
Oh, I wouldn't do a thing like that to a nice girl like you, Roxanne. What happened?
Well, I took your Squiggle to Mr. Squiggle, and he was very pleased.
Oh, good.
The rocket was so grumpy.
And he took it away with him.
No, he rushed Mr. Squiggle back off to the moon before we had a chance to do it.
Oh, never mind, Roxanne. I'll tell you what, I'll add a few more lines and make it trickier than ever.
Well, I've got something to confess, Bill.
Huh?
Yes, I let Gus talk me into something.
Oh? What?
Into doing your Squiggle. I'm sorry. He was just so pathetic.
Oh, don't feel badly, Roxanne. Riddles, that's what you need.
Yes, what a wonderful steam shovel you are. Of course, I need one of your extra special... What are they?
Extra special extra riddles. Right. Now, tell me, Roxanne, why do elephants have such wrinkled knees?
They do, don't they? I don't know why, though. Go on, tell me.
From kneeling down and playing marbles.
Oh, no, that was terrible. That doesn't even make sense, Bill.
You mean because it tricked you?
Yes, all right, because it tricked me. All right, I'll give you one that will trick you.
Oh, I'm waiting.
All right, what is it people often serve but you never see anybody eating?
They serve it, eh? But you can't eat it. Oh, that's hard. I can eat most things, especially concrete crunchies.
I tricked you.
Oh, I give up. What is it, Roxanne?
A tennis ball. You serve it, but you don't eat it.
Oh, they must be tasty, those. A round meal instead of a square one.
It certainly is.
Yum.
All right, another one. Come on.
Another tricky one? Oh, this is tricky. What did the chicken say when it came out of the shell?
It said...
Well, that was quite an experience.
It certainly must have been.
Oh, my turn. What wobbles and flies?
Can you eat it?
No, Bill, that's all you ever think about.
Oh, eating is very important, Roxanne, especially eating the right things. I mean, things that wobble and fly, like a jellycopter.
You got it. Very
Very
good.
I didn't want to disappoint you, Roxanne, and just for that, I'll give you a very easy one.
Oh, I know your easy ones. They're usually hard ones.
Oh, not this one. No.
right.
What kind of a driver never, ever gets a parking ticket?
The kind of driver who's waiting for Mr. Wallop to fix her car that doesn't go? Yeah.
That is a good try, but it isn't the right answer.
Oh, I know. A screwdriver.
You guessed. Oh, it's no good trying to trick a clever girl like you, Roxanne.
Oh, well, I wish you'd tell that to Gus. He can't help trying.
Yoo-hoo, Roxanne!
Oh, I shouldn't have even thought of Gus.
I've finished. Yoo-hoo-hoo!
I better go and see.
He sounds happy.
Hope he's done a good squiggle for you, Bill. I really do.
Now, don't forget, tell him what a clever girl you are. And tell him I said so.
Well, I hope you've had a grand time using all my paints and crayons. It's a good thing I got some more. So this is it?
Yep.
Oh, is this all it is? Aren't you going to add anything else?
Nope. Perfect now.
Oh.
Well, isn't it?
Oh, yes, yeah, it's a fine squiggle, Gus, but it's just, well, it's a bit faint.
Well, of course, it's a snail trail, Squiggle. And who could possibly ask for more?
Yes, well, I'm sure Bill will be very pleased.
He'd better be.
I might just go over it a little before I show it to him, though.
Good. Yeah. And we'll have a knock-knock.
Oh?
Yep, you know, well, I know that you like my Squiggle so much, you insist on giving me something in return, eh? So we'll have a knock-knock. Come on, knock-knock.
Who's there?
Adeline.
Adeline who?
Adeline extra to that Squiggle, and you'll spoil it.
Oh, do you think so?
Yep, knock-knock.
My, you do have a supply of them today. Who's there?
Saul.
Saul who?
Saul over town that this is the greatest Squiggle anyone has ever seen.
Well, it was a kind thought of yours, Gus, doing this for Bill, but you are going on a bit, aren't you?
Oh, you're being cruel to me again, cruel.
Oh, come on, knock, knock.
Oh, who's there?
Cyril.
Cyril who?
Cyril, pleasure to have you doing a Squiggle, Gus, but don't spoil it by being difficult.
I'm never difficult. Artistic, perhaps.
What?
Yes, it's my artistic temperament. I'm a sensitive artist, I am.
Oh, come on, Gus, you're just a snail.
Oh, all right. Only one thing I can say, and that is...
Knock.
Oh, it's mine.
All right, keep your beret on. I'm only teasing. Who's there?
Rabbit.
Rabbit who?
Wrap it up nicely. The Squiggle, I mean. It's a present for Bill.
And it's a very nice present too, Gus. Now, I don't think Bill would want it wrapped up. Anyway, it's not quite dry yet. So can I take it over as it is?
All right. And with my compliments, goodbye. Goodbye, Roxanne.
He's a clever snail, that Gus. I wonder what he's made of my Squiggle. Of course, it won't be quite the same as one from Mr. Squiggle, but still... Oh.
Look, Bill, here it is, with Gus's compliment.
Interesting. Very interesting.
It is interesting.
I know what it is. It's a cat.
With a long tail.
Yeah, and he is. All very useful things he is.
Very useful. Well, it just shows you, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. What does it show, Roxanne?
It just shows you what people can do when they work together. Cooperation.
Yeah. I like working together, Roxanne, especially with you.
Oh, listen. Hey, that sounds like Gus's satellite. What do you think he's up to?
Oh, I can't be. No, Gus isn't saying anything.
Perhaps it's Mr. Squiggle. Perhaps he's sending us messages on Gus's satellite.
Oh.
Well, you know, he must be worried about not doing your Squiggle. I better go and see him.
Yeah, perhaps you'd better.
And I'll take this with me then.
Well, I just hope Mr. Squiggle doesn't worry too much about it. I mean, I quite like Gus's Squiggle.
Gus.
Shh. Mr. Squiggle's coming back.
Oh, that's great. He realised he didn't do Bill's Squiggle. Oh, you've done it now, haven't you?
Yep. And now you can show it to Mr. Squiggle, and he'll see how Squiggles ought to be done.
That's not very polite.
In fact, Roxanne, if Mr. Squiggle would like a few lessons, well, as a very great favour...
You'd give him some?
Yep. But only as a great favour from a great artiste.
You sure it wouldn't interfere with your, artistic temperament?
You're being rude about my talents, Roxanne.
I wouldn't dream of it, Gus.
Oh, well, that's all right. Hadn't you better be getting along and wait for Mr. Squiggle? And don't forget my Squiggle.
As if I could.
Perhaps I'll be discovered. Oh, Mr. Squiggle will be sure to recognize a real artist. Oh, fame and fortune at last! Whee!
I still can't see Rocket, but I can see something. Someone, and they're very small, a long way up, and they're getting bigger. and bigger and bigger. Oh, they're travelling by.
Hello, Roxanne.
Hello, you came down by umbrella, Mr. Squiggle. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you see, Rocket is almost not grumpy again, but not quite.
So you thought it'd be better by umbrella, did you?
Yes, and it's not so very quiet. It hasn't got a whistle.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Mr. Squiggle, did you come down especially to do Bill Squiggle?
Oh, yes, indubitably.
Wonderful. Well, here it is. Well, it's almost Bill Squiggle, except that Gus very kindly turned it into a cat.
A cat? Let me see. Oh, so it is. And now, what do we turn the cat into?
Well, I think we'll have to get Blackboard back again, won't we, before we can turn it into anything? Shall we call him?
Yes, indeed.
We'll call him. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Blackboard!
Blackboard!
That almost sounded like him.
Yeah. Well, what are we going to do?
We'll try
Call
again.
him again?
Mm-hmm.
We need him. Come on.
Blackboard!
Blackboard, we need you!
Oh,
that worked.
Indispensable as always. The blackboard everyone needs.
I'm glad to hear that, Blackboard. You certainly are the Blackboard everybody needs. All right, Mr. Squiggle, let's see what we can turn this cat into of Bill's.
Well, oh dear, it's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, what should we...
Tricky
make?
cat.
There. How's that? That?
Well, it's just the cat's whiskers so far.
With large ears.
Large ears.
How's that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Some sort of... Oh, something on legs, perhaps?
Yes.
What's this big thing up here
Could
you're going
be.
to turn that into?
Well, you mean you can't guess?
No, not yet. Is it upside down or
Everything
sideways?
is these days.
It
Everything.
is upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, it isn't. It isn't? Is it Bill?
It probably is.
It's a portrait of Bill.
Upside down. Upside down.
A portrait of Bill. Oh, that's beautiful. What a thing to do for Bill Squiggle. I like that. It looks very like Bill, Mr. Squiggle. I wish I could draw that well.
I hope he likes it, Roxanne.
Oh, he will love it.
Then perhaps as it's way past afternoon tea time...
Oh, no, do you mean you missed your afternoon tea to come down here? Oh, that is so kind of you, Mr. Squiggle. But,
don't
would you
you
like to
worry.
have afternoon tea with us?
Oh, no, Roxanne. That's one of the nice things about the moon. It's always afternoon tea time.
So you can spacewalk back home and there'll be still lots to eat when you get back.
Indubitably. Well, goodbye, Roxanne.
Well, thank you, Mr.
Goodbye,
Squiggle, for coming back down. I love the Squiggle, and Bill will love it too. Oh, my goodness, he goes so quickly when he spacewalks. He's getting smaller and smaller. Oh, he's gone. Oh, I must show Bill. Wake up, Bill. It's Squiggle time.
Oh, hello, Roxanne.
Hello.
I've been dreaming.
Oh, pleasant dream.
Oh, nothing but the best. You know what? I dreamt Mr. Squiggle turned my Squiggle into something absolutely terrific.
And so he did.
Oh?
It's a handsome, clever, absolutely wonderful Steamshovel, eh?
Hey, that's me.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Do I really look as handsome as that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, do you know something? I think that's the best Squiggle Mr. Squiggle has ever done.
I think maybe you're right.
Now, which bit was mine, huh?
Well, that was yours, the 8.
Oh.
And Gus added the rest to make the cat. And this one,